Hey people, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is just another little fun one. My last video that went off, if you noticed, was a video that was talking about incredible debuts, heavy metal debuts. You know, I threw in the likes of Iron Maiden and I threw Meatloaf in there just to kind of change it up a bit. And I thought, well, if I've just finished talking about some debuts, I came up with the idea to how about we talk about some sophomore albums, some second releases by metal bands that completely blow the debut away. Now, I went through my collection and I was like, oh, should I do 10 or should I do 5? And after much ado, I was like, okay, we'll do 5. So this is a video about 5 incredible sophomore albums that blow away their debut. So yeah, I just thought we'd stick with 5 because it's a nice, cute little number, and you don't want to. I tend to ramble when I talk about albums, so let's just get straight into it. The first one being pretty much. There's a few cult classics in here. Well, actually, probably most of them are cult classics except for one. But the first one that we're going to talk about is my personal favorite from this artist, and that's Ozzy Osbourne's second release, Diary of a Madman. Remind me next time I do this to take off the plastic sleeve, but don't worry about it. Diary of a Madman, which came out in 1981. To me, this highly surpasses Blizzard of Oz. Blizzard of Oz is still a fantastic album, don't get me wrong, but there's just something about Diary of a Madman, to me, that just puts it a little bit higher on the pedestal in terms of a great album. So, I don't know, maybe it's because Blizzard of Oz is overplayed. I don't know. But anyway, we love this album, and it's awesome fun. I'm going to take that sleeve off just because it's kind of bothering me. Yeah. This particular LP is a splatter. It's another splatter one. What is it? Blood red splatter, I believe. Yeah, very, very nice. Look at that. Very cool. I do love me a bit of colour vinyl, not going to lie. Right, sorry, I'm rambling. See, this is why I only chose to do 5. Let's just get that back in there. So, tracks, what have we got? It opens with Over the Mountain, which is good fun. I do enjoy that song, but I really, really get a kick out of the second song that comes on, Flying High Again. We have the Memoirs of a Madman on double LP, and that's where I discovered that song. And I was like, oh, I love that vocal melody. It's just honestly so cool. The songs on this album are just genuine greatness. So you got those two, and then you get kicked, and then you get a ballad kind of thrown in you, an acoustic ballad, brilliantly played. Randy Rhoads is on here, still very, very good. You Can't Kill Rock and Roll, which is a nice song. Ozzy sings it. He's quite nice, you know, the vocal melodies are cool, and like I just said, Randy Rhoads' guitar playing is out the gate, pretty much. And Believer. I think Believer might be my favorite song from this album. It's that riff. It's just such a fun, it's just a fun riff, and how the vocal style kind of follows it. It's sort of bouncy, and it's just, I really like it. I think that song's really, really catchy. Same with Little Dolls. Little Dolls is another cool riff-based song, and that's awesome fun as well. And then the title track, Diary of a Madman, also, you know, absolutely phenomenal songs. Tonight is great, and so is Sato. Literally, it's a 9 out of 10 album, in my opinion. Diary of a Madman, honestly, blows Blizzard of Oz way out the door. Coming in next is another pretty much classic in the terms of heavy metal wise. Obviously, this is a metal channel, but in thrash metal as well. This one, to me, again, is probably my favorite from the artist, and that is the second release in 1986, Megadeth, Peace Sells. Peace Sells way surpasses Killing Is My Business, in my opinion. It's just a huge step up in terms of song structure, in terms of lyrical content, riffs, the playing itself. Everything just goes up another level on this album. Peace Sells, but who's buying? Literally, the first Megadeth song I ever heard came from this album, thanks to Vice City, Grand Theft Auto. Very, very cool game. Highly recommended it. Again, all the songs on here are pretty insane, especially side 1. Let's go through side 1 together. Wake Up Dead, that awesome. It's pretty much, lyric-wise, that's a bit simple, you could say, but at the same time, it's just so much fun. And it's got that little bit at the end where it changes completely and goes all real headbangery. Really, really good. The Conjuring, real cool stuff. Love the riff in that. Peace Sells, that's the first song I heard from Vice City. Obviously, the title track of the album, so good. That pounding bass riff by David Ellefson, and just lyrically, that's fun as well. But honestly, I have such a soft spot for that song. It's insane. And Devil's Island's a great song too. I love the verses and the chorus and the intro's fun as well. I really like the intro. But yeah, Good Morning, Black Friday. That's cool too. Oh Omen, Bad Omen, I Ain't Superstitious, My Last Words. Literally, this whole album blows out. Killing Is My Business, and Business Is Good, but still, Killing is still fun. But Peace Sells definitely takes the cake in terms of, well, for one, number one Megadeth album for me, and yeah, definitely much improvement from Killing Is My Business. So yeah, great album. Peace Sells, but who's buying? Another classic from power metal now, Ronnie James Dio and his incredible band Rainbow, and their second release, Rising. Holy God. The amount of respect that I have for this album is, for a better word, ridiculous. It is 6 incredible songs, clocking, I think it's 32 minutes, 32, 33, something like that. But my God, it feels like 5 minutes. The album is so fluid, it's smooth, and just every song on here is just so amazing. I love it. I did a video devoted to this album called What Makes This Album Great. So if you're interested in hearing about Rainbow a little bit more in depth, go check that out. But honest to God, side 1 has 4 songs on it. Tarot Woman, which is honestly great intro. I'm a sucker for a key change, and that song at the end has an incredible key change. So much fun. Run with the Wolf, which kind of reminds me of Black Sabbath's. It kind of reminds me of Children of the Sea from Heaven and Hell, but obviously Children of the Sea is a bit more slower. But anyway. Starstruck, that's fun, and Do You Close Your Eyes, that's cool. But what makes this album so incredible, like on its own, is definitely side 2, Stargazer and A Light in the Black. Oh my God. Stargazer acts as this 6-7 minute escapade of pure power metal. It's just got everyone doing everything that they do amazingly. We got, is it Cozy Powell on the drums? I'm pretty sure. His drum intro is just insane. You know, the synths and the keys and the bass, and Ronnie's voice and Richie Blackmore's guitar playing. It's just, oh my God. It's just, literally, Stargazers is a beautiful song. And then you got A Light in the Black. And again, that's another 7-minute escapade of just chaos, but organized chaos. By the end of it, you definitely have a sense of accomplishment, just because it's just such a wow. And, yeah, there's a whole sense of wow when this whole album is played. Honestly, this blows out Richie Blackmore's Rainbow, the debut, so far back. It's not even funny. Like, it's crazy to think that this is the second one, but still, honestly, go listen to Rainbow Rising if you haven't done it before. Number 4 is again a cult classic, you could say, but a lot more colder this time. We're going to the 90s, and we've got black metal icons Dark Throne with their second album, Ablaze, in the Northern Sky. Now, if you're familiar with these guys, you'll know that the debut is indeed a death metal album, and this stands as literally like the top 3 of true Norwegian black metal, or even just black metal for that. You've got this album, you've got The Mysterious, and possibly some others that escape my mind right now. But honestly, Ablaze in the Northern Sky acts as this blitzkrieg of pure cold, pure raw Norwegian just mess. It's so good. It's so amazing. It's raw production. Obviously, it's black metal. But still, it's 6 songs of pure. It's just pure cold. I can't think of another word for it other than pure cold. Carthaginian Life Code, I always struggle to say that word, is a 10-minute what starts off with this chanting. Oh, honestly, that alone just gets chills going. It's ridiculous. In the Shadow of the Horns, oh, that riff, that bouncing, pounding riff where it's just, it's so good. Paragon Belial, so good. When Cold Winds Blow, though, oh yes. A title track, Ablaze in the Northern Sky, literally. It's just it's one of the coldest albums I've ever heard. Just this blitzkrieg of pure mayhem and pure black metal. Like, this is black metal at its truest form and done in its, like, done at its best, I reckon. Definitely one of the top contenders for the best black metal album. But yeah, definitely blows out their debut, Soulside Journey, way over there. It's ridiculous. But yeah, Dark Throne, Ablaze in the Northern Sky. And then the last one, I thought, rather than doing cult classics to end it, I thought I'd end it with an album that maybe a few of you don't know. This is just a fun fact. I bought this album a few weeks ago, and it arrived yesterday. And if you know me, you'll know that I rank Annette as my favorite Nightwish singer. From Nightwish, obviously. And then she left Nightwish to do other things. And apparently, one of those things was a band called The Dark Element. And with Yanni Lemartainen, who I believe is from Stratovarius, if I've got that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong. But yeah, I have the first album on CD, and I obviously this is the second release, and that's all they've done. They've only done 2 releases, but still, it counts. They have a first album and a second album, and this is the second album, and holy damn. I put up an Insta post about it the other day saying that if you were to ask me right now what would my favorite album be in this current state of mind, it would be this one. Oh my god. It's not as symphonic as Nightwish, but it's definitely as catchy as Imaginarium, like easily. It's definitely it's uplifting, it's bouncy, it's fun. Every song on here, minus probably Get Out of My Head. That's probably the weakest song, but literally, Not Your Monster is great. Incredible key change. Fantastic song. It's like power metal. It's more power metal than it is symphonic, in my opinion. This album is called The Songs the Night Sings. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. And that's the title track. There's a title track on it, and my god, that song, lyrically, melodically, just Annette's voice is so amazing on it. Honestly, go listen to that song. Songs the Night Sing, The Dark Element. You'll be blown away. When It All Comes Down is a bit weak as well. The chorus melody is a bit weird, but then it's okay because it gets picked up again with silence between the words. Oh, that's so good. Pills on My Pillow is fun. To Whatever End is a beautiful love piano ballad song. Really, really nice. The Pallbearer Walks Alone. Lyrically, that is a bit funny, but at the same time, it's amazingly clever. But yeah, Get Out of My Head almost sounds like a Hilary Duff song gone heavy metal. Honestly, listen to that and you'll know exactly what I mean. And then side D, If I Have a Heart, You Will Learn, and I Have to Go. They're all great songs. Literally, I'm so stoked to own this album on an LP without having to go onto the dark web to get it. Honestly, it's such a good album. And like I say, it's my favorite album in this current state of time. So yeah, please go listen to The Dark Element's Songs the Night Sings. It's a fantastic album. I swear, you will not be disappointed with it. Awesome. As team, that is my cute little 5 sophomore albums that blew away the debut. There will probably be more because obviously there are a lot of sophomore albums, as there are a lot of debuts that need to be blown away by. So yeah, I'm definitely going to continue that going. Keep an eye out for what else is out there. But let me know down below what your favorite sophomore albums are. Like I say, that Dark Element one's only got 2 releases, so it counts. But yeah, let me know down below what your favorite sophomore albums are, and we'll share opinions and whatnot. It's always good fun, yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. There'll obviously be another one soon. But yeah, until that happens, team, stay inside, stay safe, stay dry, wash your hands, hail Satan, and I will see you all again really soon.